A very big mistake, a Virat mistake by Virat Kohli will highlight day two of the India versus Bangladesh test in Chepauk, even as India lead by 308 runs at the end of day two. A very big mistake by Virat Kohli there, and it has overshadowed everything that India did good at the end of day two. Hello everyone, I am Bansal Shah, and I'll take you through the day two of India versus Bangladesh test being played in Chennai. Quite an interesting day for India. Very well bowled by Indian bowlers. The pacers were right up to the mark. Ravindra Jadeja picking up 2 wickets, and Bangladesh were bundled out for 149, for a mere 149, and a very good first innings lead for India there. And they've added up to it in the second innings. They batted in the last session for about 23 overs. But the highlight, the thing that will sting the Indian fans at the end of day two is Virat Kohli's dismissal. Considering the fact that he was actually not out, and yet he was given out and he didn't opt for DRS. There was plenty of time for him to think. He had a conversation with Shubman Gill as well after the umpire raised his finger, and Gill seemed like to be insisting on taking the DRS as well, but Kohli didn't seem quite interested in taking that DRS against umpire's decision. As you can see on the screen, there was a clear edge of the bat as before the ball hit Kohli's pads, but Kohli, it's quite strange to believe that Kohli didn't realize that there was an edge um, before it went to his pads, and he walked off after that. Had a brief conversation with Shubman Gill, uh, and then walked off. Even the skipper Rohit Sharma was quite unhappy, quite disappointed, quite shocked with this kind of a decision from the umpire first of all, and then by Virat Kohli to not opt for DRS. Umpire obviously was erroneous there, but for someone like Virat Kohli, who is always so alert with the way game is going, whether he's batting, whether he's fielding, he's always alert. His mind is always right there in the middle. But very strange thing just happened that um, the way he got out, because he was actually not out, and that is where the fans will be disappointed today. But overall, a very good day for India. They are still leading by 308 runs, 3 wickets down in the second innings, but they have a good long way to go. A deep batting lineup still to come. Shubman Gill and Rishabh Pant are looking quite good. Um, Gill scoring in 30s. He's not out at the end of day two, and then that's the best part. Shubman Gill scoring some runs will give him some cushion after that debacle in the first innings, and the fact that the fans, the experts have been questioning his position in the playing 11, but this innings of 33 will give him some comfort, some cushion, and will also shut down some of the critics who are criticizing him constantly. But I'll once again come to Virat Kohli. He was looking good today. He scored some very good boundaries, hit some very good shots in a short stay of just 37 balls. He scored 17 runs, you can see, and and quite a good amount of runs came from boundaries in that short innings, because he was being very cautious. He was looking good in the middle. He was middling the ball. He was not getting beaten often. He was not getting beaten even by shorter deliveries, or even by the balls that kept low, especially from the spinners. He was playing everything well. He was looking in a very good touch, some very good shots when bowlers bowled some loose balls, and he dispatched them for boundaries. But then this kind of a dismissal, it's still hard to accept. It's hard to digest the kind of dismissal that went through. Um, but that's it. That is what folded out at the end of day two. Yashasvi Jaiswal earlier got out for 10 runs. He was looking quite confident, or so to say, quite overconfident as compared to first innings. After a half century in the first innings, he was trying to play too many shots today in this innings, and nicked one to the wicket keeper of Naid Rana's bowling. Rohit Sharma once again getting out earlier, and his poor run against Bangladesh continued without any significant score there. But Rishabh Pant looked good towards the end of the innings, scored some, hit a very good six straight over the bowler's head, and showed intent immediately. 12 runs of just 13 balls. He was looking to rotate the strike, take twos instead of ones whenever possible, and he was trying to go for runs on each and every ball. He was not trying to just defend it, considering that the day was coming to a close, but trying to score runs all over, and he's ended on 12 runs at the end at the end of day two. He will be batting tomorrow, resuming with Shubman Gill. Um, Now let's talk about the earlier innings where India bowled and Bangladesh were batting. As you can see, the bowling card right in front of me. Some amazing bowling by Indian bowlers. Jasprit, Bumrah once again shining as usual, taking 4 wickets. Amazing bowling there by him. He almost on the verge of fifth wicket. He bowled very well that last over as well when he was trying to get that fifth wicket. Uh, Bowled some good balls, but Nahid Rana made sure that he doesn't get out and tried to defend himself. Hit a couple of boundaries in the process and saved himself and also saved Bumrah from getting the fifth wicket. But other bowlers were also very good. Mohammad Siraj picking up 2 wickets, Akash Deep picking up 2 wickets, and then Ravindra Jadeja as well picking up two crucial wickets in the middle order. The bad part was that Ashwin didn't get any wickets at his home after scoring that century, but that's okay. That's part and parcel of the game, and you see the way the pitch was behaving. It was assisting the fast bowlers a bit too much then as compared to the spinners. The seamers picking up 8 wickets, as you can see. Even in the first innings when Bangladesh bowled, the seamers picked up 9 of the 10 wickets, and that is how this Chennai pitch has been behaving very unexpectedly. That seamers are getting more wickets than spinners, but that is how the match has folded out. If we see the batting card of Bangladesh, and none of the batters could quite give a very big lead to them, or so to say. None of the batters could stay for a longer period of time except for Shakib, who showed some grit, some determination, scored those 32 runs. He was looking good. He was looking strong, trying to stay put in the middle. But Ravindra Jadeja did him with a beautiful delivery there, in the second session, and then earlier, Bumrah rattling the top order, then Akashdeep joining him to dismiss Zakir Khan and Mominul Haq on back-to-back deliveries. That was a moment to savor for Indian fans as Akashdeep rattled stumps of two opening batters, two top order batters, I beg your pardon, and then Siraj also picking up 2 wickets. So overall, a good day for Indian pacers, a good day for Indian batters as well, so to say, but not for everyone, especially for someone like Virat Kohli. But India is doing well. India is leading by 308 runs at the end of day two, and they'll resume batting on day three, expecting them to reach a lead of at least 400 runs before they put Bangladesh to bat again in the fourth innings and then cruise to win. It seems quite easily that India will win this first test in Chennai. Probably the match might go to day four, but it doesn't seem to be slipping out of India's hands. So we'll bring you all the updates from day three. We'll bring you all the updates from the India versus Bangladesh test match, and we'll bring you all the updates from the world of cricket. But for that, you need to stay tuned to Cricket Next.